My name is Vicki Jones with VMH Magazine. I have the pleasure of speaking with someone who actually is cast and on the big screen in Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. Jemini Powell is our special guest today. Thank you for joining me, Jemini.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
So, how do you feel? I just want to go there. Black Panther 2 is out.
Mhm.
We know that that is a global impact, Wakanda
Yeah,
Forever. How do you feel being in that, just everybody seeing you and just being a
I,
part of it?
it was amazing to be a part of it. I feel honored. I feel special to have been chosen to be a part of such a big, renowned film. Like, it's amazing to be a part of this world. I love Marvel, and the fact that I got to be in a Marvel movie is amazing in itself. And I'm just so happy to be a part of a film that's so impactful on the world.
Exactly. And I do want to thank you for that point on Marvel. Let's just stretch it further.
Yeah.
Marvel films are, I
Exactly.
mean, just we could go Spider-Man, Superman, we could just go on, and it's just so many incredible, so many
Mhm.
of the superpowers that is even further. So you said you have a love for Marvel films.
I do. I love. They're the only movies that I watch. My family would get sick of me. They're like, put on something else. Like, no, I'm watching Endgame again. Deal with it. Their movies are so amazing. It's so impressive how they can just connect all the stories together, and you see the growth of every character. I love the film. So like, just getting to be on it, I was freaking out. It's like, oh my god, I'm here. Like, it was crazy.
Oh, and guys, just so you know, I just want to show. I hope how I can get this. This is all a surprise to Gemini. What I'm getting ready to hear because she's a natural. OMG, to be a fan of Marvel films, to actually be that has to be just like, is this really happening? As you said, but I'm going to hold this up, and this is during the world premiere of Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever.
Yes, yes, that was a crazy time.
So, okay, again, we're speaking with Gemini Powell. Gemini Powell is a stunt woman, a stunt person. On Instagram, because I did go to your Instagram and I saw some of your acrobatic, athletic, what is that? Climbing the walls like, well, tell me
Yeah.
about that.
So I was a gymnast when I was young. I
Okay.
wasn't very good at it. I don't know how to dance or anything. And I had a coach who was kind of emotionally abusive to me. So I ended up having to quit. And I was confused and lost. And I saw a video of a guy doing a flip off a wall. And I was like, I could do that too. Gave myself a concussion. It did not go well. Yeah,
Oh, oh
I
my
know it was not smart of me, but after that, I started training really hard. I do parkour and free running. So it's like freedom of movement, flipping off buildings, scaling off buildings. And I started training for the past 5 years to become a professional parkour athlete. And I just started flipping off my family's cars in my front yard. Might have put a couple of dents in the cars. I would go on just random building structures and climb it and flip off of them. And that's just what I've been doing for the past 5 years. And that's how they found me, which is crazy.
yeah. Okay, so that's a lot of information. Because I did see the demo reel. Side note, on YouTube, there was one merge where you're actually, climbing cars, flipping over cars, climbing the wall.
Yes.
Everything that she just said, guys, you really have to check out Gemini Powell. You can go to Instagram, just Google Jemini Powell, and you can see some of her, like, is this really happening? Body motions
Yeah.
that are happening. So let's go back into how they found you. So you actually intentionally trained. What kind of career is that? I mean, the athletic part. Did you have in mind that you wanted to be a stunt person, or what was that about? Five
I
years
wanted
training.
to be a stunt.
Mhm.
Yeah, I wanted to be a stunt person. However, my family, I'm the only kind of athletic one, so they didn't really know anything about stunts. And they're like, no, 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 you're gonna go to college and get a normal job. And I was like,
Exactly.
Okay, that's fine. But when I got to college, the campus is beautiful. I went to UGA in Athens. And so instead of going to class, I would be flipping outside on the campus. I was like, I'm still going to try and like follow my dreams and everything. And I just kept training, kept posting, and just kept working hard every single day because I was like, I know I can do this. I know people don't believe it, but I know I can do this. So I would just get up, train, post my videos, hoping they would get seen. I wanted to start competing in parkour. They have competitions like Rebel Art of Motion. It's the biggest competition that we have, and it's over in Greece. And you go on rooftops and you do a whole little flippy parkour line. And that's what I was training for. And I was about to get in, and I was reached out to on Instagram asking to come audition to be a double for a different Marvel film. And I've never done stunts before, but they had saw my videos. They're like, we think you could do this. So why don't you come audition? And I was like, okay, why not give it a shot? So I went to the audition. I did not have enough stunt skills to double on the other Marvel film, but they thought about it. And unbeknownst to me, I did not know. They said, we think she would be perfect for Dora in Black Panther. And they were just starting to film it. So they sent my information to the coordinator for Black Panther, who saw my videos, who saw the recommendation, and he decided to give me a shot. So as I'm about to start competing in the parkour field, it got completely changed around to now being a stunt person in Black Panther. Just complete
Wow.
180.
Okay. So now let me go back to this other part. You said, you know what you mentioned that you knew what your dreams were. The traditional career path involves education, involves, just not necessarily stunt person. When you were thinking of this is what I wanted to do, this is my dream, did you think of, okay, how am I going to make a living off of this? How much does this pay? Did you do the research? What happened in that area?
I didn't. It was just in my heart. I knew this is what I wanted to do. I didn't care about the money. Or I wanted to do something that made me happy. And flipping and parkour made me happy. So I was like, I know my family was like, you need a good job to get money. It's like, I just want to do what makes me happy. I want to go for that. So I completely skipped all the research. I was like, I'm just going to flip, you guys. It's like, I think that's what they're upset. They're like, no.
You know what? I am. Congratulations to you. That is amazing. And that in itself is a powerful message because you went with what was in your heart. This is in my heart. This is what I want to do. Even while in college, you run outside. No, I'm just going to keep flipping and doing this because this is what's in my heart. This is what makes me happy. And voila, it panned out that way. Versus what is customary or traditional or safe. And the fact that you did not do any research on the pay. You was like, I'm just going for this. I don't know how much I get paid. I don't care. This is what's in my heart.
Yep.
Amazing. Hey.
Yeah. My family said it was crazy too. But now they're okay with it.
Yeah, but no. That is a great message. I don't necessarily, and here's why I don't necessarily feel the part about it being, it is okay. Because the thing that we want to do in life, there are so many people. The reality is, guys that are viewing or those that are listening, the reality is there are folks that are in jobs, that are in careers that they loathe, they're unhappy. The component that you spoke of, your happiness is associated with doing this thing that's in my heart that I love, and I'm going for it. And for that reason, I don't feel there's anything wrong with it. Those are my personal opinions. And so I think if people, there's the reality of income and you have to pay your bills. And then there's also reality of happiness and that balance. And so you just went for it. Okay, so tell me about Instagram. Instagram, you kept posting. That's what you said. I kept posting with hopes that someone would see.
Yes. So I just wanted to put myself out there. I was like, I don't know what's going to happen. I was like, I want to just document my progress, my trainings, because I started off horribly. I was just not good. I was falling on my head, like falling everywhere. So I was like, but if I keep posting my progressions in my training, maybe I could get sponsored and maybe I can get flown to competition, start competing. I was like, I just want to be seen and just show what I can do. So I just started posting like progressions of me training. Like, I'm sucking right now, but it's getting better progressively, right, you guys? So like, I think when I started flipping off my cards, or like when I was starting to get better and into bigger tricks, my videos started going viral. And that's when people were like, whoa, like she's actually starting to get good. Like she's not falling anymore and dying all the time. And I was dying every single day.
Wow.
But,
And so in
yeah,
posting, and getting better, and you were keeping it real, bottom line is,
yes.
hey, I didn't start out like this to this level, but I'm practicing, I'm going for it, I'm going pretty hard, and I'm making sure I develop what I feel is in my heart and my talent in this place. And so someone saw you on Instagram. Let's recap that piece. So someone saw all this progress in this person on Instagram. Am I correct? You tell me that part again about this whole Instagram. Because what the reason why I'm on this Instagram is because folks are literally, you're not the first person. There was another actor where someone reached out to him through Instagram and he actually landed a part in a film. And so here you are, your career path changed. It pivoted. It took a pivot from I'm going to compete in this competition to, oh my God, did you just call me or someone contact me for Black Panther to Wakanda? What just happened? You know, a full trajectory just went in another. So tell me about that part of it. Instagram, what happened? How did you react? Just give us that.
Yeah, so I was starting to do like really crazy big tricks that like not a lot of girls are doing. And my videos started going viral. They were just getting seen. And I was like so happy. It's like, yes, it's like I'm about to go crush this competition. And all of a sudden I get this message. It's like, hey, we've seen your videos. We think you're really good. Come audition to be a double on a different Marvel show than Black Panther. And I didn't think it was real. I wasn't even going to respond. I was like,
oh, wow.
This is suspect. Because the person who reached out, it was like a very blank account, that no profile picture, no anything. But when I read it again, I was like, they're not asking for my phone number. It's like, they're not asking for my email. They're like, they just want to send my Instagram to the coordinator. So I'm like, hey, do you want her to come audition? I was like, okay, that's fine. And so when I did it, then the actual coordinator reached out to me. She's like, yeah, I saw your stuff, come audition. And I was like, okay. It's like, I guess I will. And I go to the audition and I was like, I'm so new, but I still tried. It's like, I gave it my best. And I knew, I was like, oh, I don't think I did good, but she's like, oh no, you did great. Like, good job. I'm proud. I'm happy. I saw you audition. And I was like, okay, thank you. So I went back home and I was like, I know I'm not going to hear back anything. And then like a week later, I get a message from the coordinator for Black Panther saying, hey, I found your information. I saw your videos. Do you want to come be a Dora? And I went to my mom. I was like, can you read this? I was like, am I dreaming right now? None of us believed it was real. Like she's like, this is fake. I was like, I don't think it's fake because he has like the blue little check mark. It's like, this isn't fake. I was like, this is real.
Oh, wow.
And it ended up being an actual offer to come be a Dora. And I was like, just so amazed that posting my videos could get me to this place. It was mind blowing. Like even my family, they're like, how did you? I was like, I don't know what's going on.
That is amazing. Congratulations for believing in yourself, for saying, no, I can do this, and going forward, even though, you know, of course, your family, they want you to be safe and secure and have a great future. And so they're sharing what they know, but you were like, no, I want to do this. And then it happened. So the world premiere, what was that like for you, walking that red and purple carpet? What was that about? How did that feel?
I was so terrified because I've never done a carpet event before. And so we got there and they're like, okay, you're going to meet fans. You're going to take pictures and go. And I was like, what? I was like, okay. It was like an out of body experience. I was like, hey, calm down. It's like, you could do it. Just walk it. Just
guys, look at her. Look at this. You can see totally I would not know, just based on some of the footage that I've seen of you. I'm looking at it here on this red carpet, that you have never done that before. Somewhere, something in you just
something brought it out. So I was like, girl, you just gotta go do it. So, I was just like, okay. I was like, we're taking pictures. Like, let me just try to pose. Like, never done it before, but okay. So
wow, and you did, and she looks
fun.
fantastic. Guys, you can follow Jemini if you want to see her work at on Instagram, where everybody else is finding her. The big guys, and on Instagram at Jemini_Powell. Am I correct? That's what it is. Jemini_Powell. Wonderful. So now what's going on? You're in the film. I did go and see. I was looking for you on that screen, and I saw you.
Oh yeah.
I saw you. I said, look at her. That is so amazing. So in Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever, you can see her there. I can't remember which actual scene or take or however you want to put it, but I do remember seeing you. And I knew what I was looking for when I saw you. So I had a little bit of ups on that. But Jemini Powell, go and find her on Instagram, Jemini_Powell. So what's happening now that this is happening? Things have changed.
Yeah, so in the film, I got to be myself, and I also doubled Okoye. So all of her fight scenes, like we would go back and forth doing them on set and everything. And so I've gotten more doubling jobs. I doubled Charisse on The Peripheral. It's on Amazon Prime. I did that right after Panther. I am on a doubling job right now. I just can't say what it is yet. And I also, being on the Marvel film, looking at all the actresses, it was so inspiring. They're amazing. What they do, I just think it's so incredible how they can just command a room and pull emotion out of everyone. So now I'm also taking acting classes so I could try to do my own acting and my own stunts, which is the goal.
Awesome. Yeah. Any parting words that you would like to share with our audience on their dreams and following them? Any parting words that you would like to share with them?
Yeah, I think, if you're scared to do something, that's what you should be doing. Don't listen to anybody. Everyone, just do what you want to do. People are going to doubt you. They're going to say, you can't do that. That's crazy. That's not possible. Just go for it. If it's what you really want to do in the bottom of your heart, give it your all. Don't make just go out and try it, and you will be surprised. You can do whatever you put your mind to.
Isn't really believe inspiration, guys? Oh my goodness. Thank you.
Of course. I want people to go for it. Like I'm terrified. I'm terrified every single day. But I'm like, we just have to go for what we want. So just do it. Like, we can all live our dreams. Seriously.
Wow. Amazing. Thank you for joining me, Jemini. The greatest success to you. You believed in you, and that is a major, major message. I didn't expect this conversation. I thought something else, but that is a major, major, major bonus for those that are listening and those that are viewing, including myself. And then you believed in you. Like, I'm just going to post. I'm just going to keep showing and keep posting, and showing my progress. And you're wearing a t-shirt that's not just memorabilia. Yes. No, you're actually in the film. And The Peripheral is out now too. And so that is a major piece to all that. It's just, wow, the doors are wide open and you're living your dream.
I am. I'm very happy.
I'm going to be watching you. Follow Jemini Powell at Jemini_Powell. And Jemini, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for talking with me. It was a pleasure to meet you.